everybody, welcome back to my channel, Heidi's Humble Home. I'm Heidi if you are new here. So I'm trying to figure out my tablescape, or table setting I should say. We have our food all in the middle on Christmas Eve, which I am hosting. So I don't do, I start out with my regular centerpiece, and then when everybody comes or it's time to eat, that gets cleared off. And the food will go in the middle. But, and we do different courses. But anyway, I'm trying to come up with a new napkin style. I've done the Christmas tree, and I've done a couple other things. I tried the poinsettia out of a napkin, which is kind of cool, but we have, let me come around here. We have 2 plates, and the napkin was so big that the poinsettia, when I folded it, kind of was overhanging on the little plate, so it looked kind of dumb. I have this, I think I told you guys this before, so, and it'll be linked. You guys have probably used these before, these beautiful plastic plates with the gold rims. They come with the dessert plates. You guys have seen them, I'm sure. I'm having 12 people, so I buy these every year. You throw them out. Gold plasticware, okay. They do give napkins. I don't really ever use the napkins, but they are kind of pretty. All right, but I've got the white plate, so we got to jazz it up a little bit. And every year I try to come up with something. I've got this nice ribbon. Showed this last year, never used it. So I don't know. I'm just trying to come up in my head with a couple ideas, and we're going to do one together. Okay, I'm going to bring you in closer. First of all, I will tell you, so for years I used a red tablecloth, and last year and this year I'm going to stick with the green. All right, so we'll just kind of throw that on the chair there. I'm going to bring you in closer, and you're going to watch me. It's called, I think it's a triple fold or something. It's called the MakeYourOwnZone.com. That's how I found it on Pinterest. And we will do this together. So let me bring you in case you're looking for a napkin idea. All right, let's do this together. I actually have, I'm like old school, I've got my iPad over here, but I'm pretty sure I know how to do it now. So here's your square napkin, okay? You're gonna fold it in half lengthwise from left to right. Let me just make sure you can see everything. Yes, you can. Then we're gonna fold this in half again from the bottom to the top, and I will link that website, okay? Then what you do is you take this right corner here, it's kind of like the first layer, bring it down to the left-hand corner. Here's the next one, bring that down, tuck it under. And then, so you still have this one remaining, but you're gonna take the third one, so you're gonna have 3 of these. All right, and then you flip it over. Hopefully I didn't ruin anything on the other side. Okay, you're gonna fold in the left side about 2 inches. And they always make it look so easy, but this one isn't too bad. Then you're gonna fold the right side to meet the left edge. Okay, you're gonna turn it over. I'll move this like that. And there's your pocket. So I've got my silverware here, plasticware really. So the fork, the spoon, you can put them in how you want, and the knife. So that, that's kind of different. And on top of the plates, I got the whole bunch here. I should have opened them up. Well, that's okay for now. You could do something like that. All right, and maybe I've got some rosemary here that I actually got for a simmer pot, which I didn't do yet. Oh, that smells so good, everybody. Only to bring out the green because you're on the green tablecloth. Let's bring the green tablecloth over. Just so we can kind of see what it's gonna look like. Let me turn it this way. How's that? There we go. So pretty, it's simple, it's elegant. Let me bring you down a little lower. So that's kind of nice. I like it because it's sort of plain and simple, and I've got the touch of green. And this wasn't really as green as I wanted it to be when it came in last year, but it is what it is. I didn't want to return it at that point. So it looks fine. And like I said, with everything else on the table, it'll be okay. All right, everybody, I'm actually inserting this at night. I've got my dishwasher running, so I hope you don't hear that too much. So anyway, I forgot about the chargers. I've had these from the dollar store forever. And so I set up the place setting again. And I have this scarf in the middle if you have seen it before. If you've watched me, you know my centerpiece. And if not, here's my centerpiece. I used a beautiful scarf with these 3 things here. So I like how that brings out the green and the red in the tablecloth. I don't know if it's weird to have a scarf on top of the tablecloth. You know, alone I don't mind, but on top of that, I'm not really sure if that's kind of weird. But I do like how it brings out both the 2 colors, spruces it up a little bit. Here's the beautiful runner that I used last year. Look at the detail on that. I just love that. Love, love. So I could put that out. It would be a little more dressy and the red kind of pops. So anyway, just kind of where I'm headed. I will definitely show you a picture, whether it's on Instagram, maybe both, maybe doing a video and you know, on YouTube and on showing this. I'm not really sure, but anyway, I will definitely try to show something. All right. Teacher that I worked with for 14 years, Anita, shout out to Anita. She made me this Heidi's Hot Chocolate Bar. And I love this, a little sled. So I can either have my crock pot. I've made homemade hot chocolate before on Christmas Eve and have everything here. I've got a bunch of Christmas mugs that I can put out. Okay. All right, everybody, after a painful half hour, maybe 45 minutes of me switching everything, it was too much. I said, you are gonna lose viewers. Anyway, I brought the crock pot in from that table. It's a little too squishy there, because remember I have 12 people, so there's a lot of chairs going on in there. And everybody's gotta move in, it gets squishy. So I brought it over here. Didn't want to hide my pretty sign. It's hidden a little bit, but it's out. And I've got the chocolate covered spoons with the peppermints, some pretty mugs, stirrers, paper cups in case they want that option. I'm gonna put out whipped cream, maybe 1 or 2 other toppings, not a lot. And people basically like the whipped cream. They really do. Maybe the stirrers over there. I may grab a couple things here and there, but not a lot. I did that one year and nobody touched anything. I brought my utensil holder over here, kept that there, gingerbread house, my hot cocoa packets, and like I said, Christmas Eve, I have a lot of food that's usually, or things I'm using over there. So that might even get switched, you just never know. But anyway, that's what I came up with. All right, so we kind of figured out the table setting, at least just to start. Hot cocoa bar, same kind of thing. But now I'd like to make some cookies for some special people that watch my mom for my brothers and I, and they do a wonderful job. They love her, she loves them. I'd like to show my appreciation by making some homemade cookies. Today I'm going to make the raspberry thumbprint cookies. If you've never made them, they're delicious, but of course you can have apricot jam, strawberry jam, whatever jam you like. Nutella would be awesome. I think I did caramel one year too. So we're going to get that dough started because that has to stay in the fridge for 3 hours, I guess, or at least, I don't know. So let's go and get going with that. The recipe will be linked, and there actually isn't a lot of ingredients. I got this recipe, of course there's 5,000 of them, from Sally's Baking Addiction. She's been around, she's had a website forever. And as you can see, I'm just going to combine the wet ingredients with the dry at some point, roll them into balls, put some jam in the middle, and then you put a glaze on after. But like I said, it will be linked. And maybe you've made these before as well. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason when I was combining the dry with the wet, I don't know what happened to the video, so we're not gonna see that. One more tray and they'll go in the oven. All right, they came out looking pretty good, and we put a quick glaze on them. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping by today. And if you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. That would really help me out, and I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Also, follow me on Instagram. Sometimes if I don't get to things, I may post pictures on stories or the posts for a post, on Instagram. Still going to tweak a little bit with the dining room, still with the hot cocoa bar, but at least I got a little bit of a start. Made some cookies for some special ladies that watch my mom. And so I actually got a little bit accomplished today. Hope to see you soon. And I'm hoping to put out another video before Christmas comes of maybe some of the cookies or snacks or whatever I decide to make for Christmas. At least maybe one video. I'll have to see. Hopefully I can sneak something in. So have a great day, everybody.